Now, with the FIFA World Cup Qatar 22 just a week away, fans across the world are itching to experience the latest edition of football's biggest carnival from the Middle East. Now, despite Kenya never coming close to qualifying for the Mundial, supporters in the East African nation will be paying particular interest to the progress of the 5 teams from the continent. CGTN's Mohamed Abubakar reports from Nairobi.
The FIFA 2022 World Cup in Qatar is just days away from kickoff. Broadcasters estimate around 5 billion people worldwide will watch the latest edition of the football showpiece. In Kenya, viewing points have already been set up around the country to ensure millions get to watch the best players compete at the grandest stage.
I mean, the World Cup is a really big thing. It's a good thing to Africans and to everyone in the world. We look forward to the games. It happens once in 4 years, and we have a chance to watch the big players. I mean, Kenya may not be going to the World Cup. We're looking forward to watching Senegal, Morocco, Tunisia, Ghana, and Cameroon. We are still hoping that one of the African nations can probably do well in the World Cup, but I think the excitement, the build-up, the pomp and color, the fans, they're the things that make the World Cup special.
Morocco, Tunisia, Ghana, Cameroon and continental champions Senegal will represent Africa in Qatar. Having never made it to the World Cup, Kenyan fans are now rooting for their continental brethren.
Senegal, I feel, overall has a very good chemistry as a team. I mean, they are the African champions to start with. They have a good goalkeeper, they have a good defense, they have a good midfield, they have a good attack. So I think for them, in Africa, I expect them to go farthest. Cameroon always does kind of well. I mean, there's some few World Cups they have done terribly, but I have a feel that they also look like a very good team for me. Then, of course, we have the North African teams, likes of Tunisia. They have always been featuring there. Yeah, some of the teams that I'm looking forward to seeing. Obviously, Ghana because of, Thomas Partey. And yeah, but I think for me, Senegal, Cameroon is the two teams that I'm looking forward to watching.
Throughout the ages, the World Cup has provided breakout stars and Qatar will be no different. Fans here hope that young African players will grab the opportunity and announce themselves to the world.
As a football fan, I think I'm looking forward to watching all these new youngsters that are obviously going to get an opportunity at the World Cup. I mean, I'm looking at probably Saliba might be going for France. I'm looking at the likes of maybe Tariq Lamptey at Ghana. Salisu plays for Southampton as well. I'm very Ghana inclined. I think they're a really, really good team.
The biggest football festival will be celebrated across the world, with fans here eager to cheer and watch their favorite African stars in Qatar as the 2022 World Cup, the so-called Cup of Life, kicks off on the 20th of this month. Mohamed Abubakar for CGTN, Nairobi, Kenya.